If you want to know how you can make a limited words game on Roblox, just like this one on screen right now, you're going to have to watch this video all the way to the end to find out exactly how to make this. Hey guys, welcome back to this brand new tutorial on my YouTube channel, and in this tutorial I will be showing you how you can make a limited words game just on Roblox. What I mean with limited words, there is a game on Roblox where if you join, you get a certain amount of words you can use, and if you've used all of them, if you have 0 words left, you will be server banned from the game, or well, in my tutorial you will be server banned, not completely banned, but just for the server. And then in the other game, you can just rejoin back and you will get another amount of words. There will be a 10-minute timer displaying when you will get some words, but in my version it's 5 minutes, but all of this is customizable. So this is going to be a really cool tutorial, and I really hope you enjoy this. So if you do like this video, make sure to give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell to never miss out on anything I upload. And also, if you want to become a member, make sure to click the blue join button down below to become a member. That's all I wanted to say, so without further ado, let's hop right into the tutorial. So before we start, you need to get the model from the link in the description. So go to the description right now and get that model, and then we should be good to go. Once you got that model, you want to go back to Studio, and before we start doing something in Studio, go to Game Settings, go to Security, and then enable Studio access to API services. So just click that and save, boom. And then you are good to go. What this does is allow your game to use data store services to make data saving. So if you would leave with some words, and you would rejoin back, you would still have that word. So yeah, basically that. So after you enabled API services, we can now get our model. You want to go to Toolbox, and then you want to click on the 4 blocks over here, and then you want to click on your limited words thingy. Includes 2 scripts, just ignore that. So let's do that right now. And as you can see, you will get this immediately label. You can just ignore this. So let's open it up, and you want to drag the things into their name. So let's open server script service. There will be one script. We need to drag it into server script service. We have server storage. We need to drag it in server storage. And lastly, we got storage GUI, and let's drag it in storage GUI. Then you'll see this little timer. You can also ignore that for now. Now you can delete all the folders. There we go. And we're good to go. We can now continue coding our game. So this is going to be really epic. So what we're going to do now is we are going to code the server over here, which will handle most of the things. So let's head over and let's do this right now. So local players is equals to game colon get service players. And then local data store service is equals to game colon get service data store service. Local words data store, because we are going to store your words somewhere, and we're going to store that in words data store. So local words data store is equals to game is equals to data store service colon get data store. As you can see, it creates a global data store with the provided name and string. So words database. I'm just going to call it words database. Now, local replicated storage is equals to game colon get service replicated storage. Before we continue, I want you to go to replicated storage and insert a remote event and name it handler. Like that. Just do that. It's really simple. Just insert a remote event and give it the name handler, and we should be good to go on that too. So this is going absolutely great. Now, local server storage is equals to game colon get service server storage. Local 5 minutes word amount is equals to 50. So after the timer ends, we're going to give you 50 words. Local banned players is a table of nothing. We're going to server ban you. What that means, if you try to join that server back, you're going to get banned. But if you want to join another server, you will not be banned. Local function player added of a player. And then local timer is equals to 300. and it's in seconds, so 300 seconds is equals to 5 minutes. Local words db is equals to words database, words data store, my bad, colon get async player.user ID. We are going to retrieve your data from the data stores. If table.find band players, comma, toString player.user ID, then, so if you have no words, you're gonna get added to this table, and then if you would try to join this server exactly back, we're gonna check if your user ID is in that table, but because you're banned, you're gonna get kicked. So player kick, and banned for not having any words. Basically basically that. Yep. Local leader stats, let me just zoom in, is equals to instance.new, a folder, and then the name of that is going to be leader stats.name is equals to leader stats.parent is equals to player, because the leader stats is a part of the player. Now we're going to make sure you have the words to your leader stats. So local words is equals to instance.new, and words are a number, so a number value. Words.name, capital W, words.name is equals to words, and then we can put these words into your leader stats, as I said. So words.parent is equals to leader stats, just like that. This is going really great. This is the longest script of the tutorial, but that is no problem. If words db and then a wavy equals, so is other than, so if words db is other than nil, and nil means nothing, so if there's something in that database, we're going to immediately set your words to that. So if words database is other than nothing, then words.value is equals to words db, because it's a number. And now replicated storage dot handler colon fire client to a player, and I'm gonna give it the argument rule number, and I'm gonna send the words db. So you know in that game when you join it, it's gonna say like you have exactly words to say. That's exactly what we're gonna recreate. But if you already have data, we are not gonna give you another value. If you have for example 100 words, we're gonna use 100 words. But if you have no words, if you have nothing, we're gonna roll a new number for you. But this is just to give you some words on the value, and basically that. But if there is nothing in that database, then we're gonna actually roll a new number for you. So local random number is equal to math.random 50 out of 175. So you're gonna get between 50 and 175 words. Words.value is equal to random number, because you're new to the game, and we're gonna give you the random number. And then after that, we're gonna send the exact same thing, but we're gonna change your data to the random number, because you just joined and you just got new words. So for example, if you would rejoin the game back and you would have no words, we're gonna give you some, because it's possible if you have some words and you use all of them, your data gets saved, but then you would join the game with nothing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna check if you have nothing, and if you have nothing, if you have 0 words, we're gonna roll a new number for you again. So if words.value is the same or below as 0, so if you have just basically nothing, we're gonna actually do the exact same as this. But since you already joined the game for the first time, we're gonna give you a little bit less words. We're gonna give you between 25 and 125 words. Now we're gonna wait for the player's character, and what that means, we can put a name tag on above of their head, a text label, and it will display the amount of words they have left. So local character is equals to player.character or player.character added colon wait with a capitalized W, so colon wait. Now we're gonna give you a name tag, and we're gonna actually wrap that up in a pcal, and a pcal means if it errors, it's gonna continue, so it would not break your game. Local s, e is equals to a pcal function, As you can see, it runs the provided function and catches any error it throws, returning the function's success and its results. So we can do that. Oh. Typing is hard. Local name tag is equals to server storage dot name tag clone. We're going to give you a new name tag, brand new, and it's going to be shiny. Name tag dot parent is equals to character dot head, because it's going to be on your head, of course. Where else? And we're going to give it a value immediately. So name tag dot text label dot text is equals to words dot value. Okay, you got it? Yes. So what this does, if you join the game, you're gonna get a name tag, and we are since we already loaded your data, we can just simply set that text label. So we're gonna set the words you have to this. So it would this, for example, if you have 50 words, it's gonna say 50 above your head. And very simple. If not S, then warn E. So if there's no success, we're gonna warn the game with like, hey, something's up. Can you check it out? Basically that. So now this is the fun part. This is like the core thing of the game, and it's only 5 lines. Player.chatted, connect, function of a message. Now we're gonna actually deduct the words you typed from your words amount. Shout out to ROBLOX for helping. Local words amount is equals to string.split, and we're gonna split it out with message. And we're going to split it out with a space in between here. So make sure you add that space. Please add this space right over here. I'm going to do it again. Speech marks, space. Please add that in. Local words spent is equals to a, like everything in those words amount. And all we have to do now, words.value minus equals words spent. Like that. So your words are going to be deducted using words spent, which is all of the words you have in the message. It's very simple. Now we're gonna check if you if the words have been changed. So words get property changed signal of a value. So if the value changes, we're gonna do something. So connect function. Okay. So if you don't have a name tag for some reason, we're actually gonna give you one. So copy this. These 45 to 47, copy that, like this. And then, if not, player.character.head, find first child, name tag, then. So if you don't have a name tag, we're going to give you one. But, else if, and then copy this, except for the not. So, else if player.character.head, find first child, name tag. Then, player.character.head.nametag.text is equals to words.value. And what this does, if you have words, or actually, yeah, if the words change, we're going to update that text label. Basically that. Now we're going to check if you have no words. So if words.value is the same or below as 0, then we're going to make sure it's set to 0, just so you cannot go in minuses. And then table.insert, we're going to banned players. So we're going to put you in the banned players table, toString, and we're going to add your user ID. So toString player.user ID. We're going to add you to the banned people. And then if you would join back this server, you're going to be banned. If you would join a new server, you'll be unbanned. And we're just going to kick you. You ran out of words. Basically this. We need to do a little bit more, but we're almost done with just with this long, gigantic script. Okay, so coroutine dot resume. Whoops. Coroutine dot create function, and it's a little bit confusing. So make sure you have 2 of those brackets at the end, like that. While true do. And then immediately add a task.wait, and then go above it, like this. Repeat. We're going to put a repeat immediately. We're going to wait 1 second, so task.wait 1. What we're going to do is we're going to make the timer now. The timer displays whenever you're going to get some new words. So, replicated storage.handler, fire client, we're going to fire this so the time updates on your screen. So we're going to fire the timer and the actual time. It's very simple. And then after that, we're going to do timer -1 because 1 second has been gone after that. Okay? And we're going to do this until timer is the same or below as 0 because we cannot do anything if it's nothing, okay? If the timer is the same or below as 0, so if the timer has ended, we're immediately going to run a new timer by just saying timer is equals to 300. But you already, the timer has been passed, the timer is up, and we're going to give you some new words. So words.value is equals to 5 minutes word amount. We're going to give you that. Nope. We are going to do plus equals 5 minutes word amount. So please add that plus. Please add it. Okay? So this is the function done. It's pretty long, pretty not. So now, local function player removing of the player. We're now going to save your data because why not? Local s, comma e is equals to pcal function. We are going to give you a pcal just so we can make sure it doesn't error out. Words data store, colon set async player that user ID, and we are going to save the amount of words you have. So player.leaderstats.words.value, just like this. And then again, if not S, then warn E. Just like this. It's pretty simple, pretty not. Now we can go for underscore, comma V, or comma player, my bad. In iPairs, players, colon get players do. And then we're going to add them. So player added player. So we're going to add them to the game. And players, the player added, colon connect, player added. But we also have a players, the player removing, colon connect, player removing. This is the longest script in the tutorial done. You've done great. I'm proud of you. Let's continue with the next script. So click it out. And let's go to the client in game GUI. Let's go to that. This script is pretty much, it's not that long. It's pretty small for now. So, local replicated storage is equals to game, colon get service replicated storage. Local players is equals to game, colon get service players, because why not? And then local player, and I don't think we need that. So local timer is equals to script.parent .timer. And why are we using that, you may ask? Because we need to update your timer. Local frame is equals to script.parent.frame. I love frames. So now let's go ahead and script the timer and the roll number, and then we are absolutely done with the tutorial. These games are really easy to make, so that's why I'm making them for you. Replicated storage .handler colon .onClient event colon connect function of an argument and an additional. And why do we do additional? Because we are passing more than one argument. So if not argument, then return n, because we need an argument. We need to pass something. If argument is equals to timer, which is the exact same as over here, timer. Let me just find it. Timer. Can't find it. Over here, timer. Exact same as this one. So if that's true, and again, thanks to ROBLOX for helping. And now we are going to do local minutes is equals to, and then in brackets, string.split, and then another bracket, so you should have one open, two close. We're gonna divide additional by 60, and in speech marks, and then at the end, a square bracket 1. So this is like all the arguments. So basically, just type this, and then local seconds is equals to additional minus 60 times 60. And I mean additional minus minutes, my bad. Additional minus minutes times 60. Now this is a little confusing part, and I hope it's not too confusing. So repeat. We're going to do repeat immediately. If seconds is the same or below as 0, then minutes minus equals 1, because a new minute passes, so there's going to be one detected. Seconds is equals to 59, and else seconds minus equals 1. And then over here, pcal function, like that. If seconds are the same or below as 9, because you know if you have 10 and then you go to 9, it's going to go 0, 9 and not 9. So timer.text is equals to toString minutes dot dot, and then in those speech marks colon 0, because now you're going to get like 0, 9 and not just 5, 9. You're going to get 5 colon 0, 9. And then dot dot toString seconds. But if the seconds are above 9, we don't need that. So timer.text is equals to toString minutes, and then dot dot, and just a colon, and then dot dot toString seconds, just like this. We're gonna do this every second. So task.wait1 every second. We're gonna do this until toNumber minutes. So not toString, but toNumber. toNumber is the same or below as 0, and toNumber seconds is the same or below as 0. So make sure it's a arrow to the left. We are almost done. We just need one more argument. Else if argument is equals to roll number, as you know it, roll number. Shout out to LubaScript for helping for this one. And now we can do frame.visible is equals to true. Now the real fun happens. We're gonna give you a random number for your words. Love it. For I equals 1, 10, 1 do basically this. So it's gonna roll 10 numbers, and what these do I have no idea. Anyways, local rolled number is equals to math.random 1 or well 10 out of 100. Frame.indicator.text is equals to rolled number. We're gonna do this every 0.25 seconds. Now, frame.indicator.text is equals to additional. So over here, let me just explain that. Over here, this is the additional. We're sending your data, and then over here, we're setting that after a random number has been rolled. So this is just fake numbers. This is the real one. Frame.indicator.size is equals to uint2.new 0, 250, 0 by 150. So 0, 250 and 0, 150. Now, frame.indicator.rich text is equals to true, so it like stands out of the crowd. We're gonna wait 3 seconds until it disappears, and then now another repeat. And we're gonna repeat frame.background transparency plus equals 0.01. Frame.title.text transparency, so not background but text transparency, and we're gonna do that plus equals 0.01. Frame.footer.text transparency plus equals 0.01, and lastly frame.indicator.text transparency plus equals 0.01. We're gonna do this task.wait every 0.01 seconds. It's a lot of 0.01, but I hope you get the point. And now we're gonna do this, and I'm just gonna copy and paste this. So we're gonna do this frame.background until it's the same. Until it's the same or higher as 1, and then this one, and then 1, and this one above 1, and the last one, this one over here, and that one also above is 1. After that, we're gonna do frame:destroy, because we do not need the frame after that. This is your game done. You're really good. And now let's test this out right in game. Like in the real game. Let's go. So now that we're joining our game, let's see. So we are joining. And okay, it's rolling. And we got 150 words. Let's go. So now it's going to fade. As you can see, it fades away. We got a timer running down for that. And let's type something. Hello, I am newbie. These are 4 words. So let's see. Boom. As you can see, 4 words are gone. So what happens if all of our words are gone? So let's try that out. I'm going to spam H because I can just copy and paste that. Okay, let's see. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Boom. You ran out of words. I cannot test the banning thing because I don't have another friend right at the moment, but don't worry. As you can see, I rolled again and I got 48 words this time because I already joined the game sometime. And what I can do now is I had 0 words because I had none because I wasted it all. I joined back and I got another 48 words. So let's try out that timer, shall we? Let's try out the timer. So I have adjusted the timer behind the scenes just so I don't have to wait 5 minutes because I'm not going to wait 5 minutes, man. I'm not going to do that. So let's see, over 9, 8, so as you can see, it went from 10 to 06, you know, really cool. 5, 4, 3, 2, and I should get 98 words. Boom, I got 98 words, and the timer resets back to 25 seconds. I set it to 25 seconds for now. So that is really cool. Let's try out something, the last thing, let's try data saving, okay? Let's do it right now. As you can see, I have 98 words at the moment, so let's rejoin. So now we're joining back again. I should get 98 words, so let's see. And boom, 148 words. What this means that when I left, I got another batch of words, okay? So that's what happened. So let's leave immediately, like right now. I got 10 seconds, let's do this. So I should have 148 words or 198 words. So let's see. And I have 148 words. As you can see, data saving works. So this is a really cool way of making a limited words game just for your friends or for everybody. So if you did in fact enjoy this tutorial and you like it, if you like it, make sure to give it a like on this video. If you don't like it, drop a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on that notification bell to never miss out on anything I upload. Let's get some words and 198 words. Let's go. And now, if you want to become a member, press the blue join button down below. All I can say is that my name is Newbie, and I say peace out.